I get asked a lot. They ask me, Montoya, how is it that when you started making videos, you were a fat and disgusting idiot? Now, you are no longer fat nor disgusting. What is your secret? The time has come to tell you my secret. I'll try first. Let me just... It is the salty tears of Star Citizen haters that fuels me. Look at me now! I am gorgeous. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to State of the Squadron number 31. 31 episodes. We are going strong. State of the Squadron is a show where I talk about things happening in and around Star Citizen and the organization Test Squadron in that game. There's a lot to cover in today's episode. Obviously, with what we're looking at right here is the Drake Vulture, where there was some drama. A lot of people were asking me to talk about this. I was going to do a separate video, but I said, you know what, I'm going to squeeze it in to this video. Well, first of all, let's take a look. What is the Drake Vulture? It is your ship, your sky. CIG marketing is always so good. Look how pretty it is. Great job, as always. As always. Look at this thing. You know, it's rugged, it's dirty, it's black and yellow. How can you go wrong? I love it for the fact that it's a soloable ship. For those people who want to jump in the game and do stuff by themselves and make money, perfect. You go salvage stuff. Where's the picture of the guy inside? Here it is. There's the bedroom. There's the cockpit. It's everything you need. Isn't that great? So what's the problem? Well, as it turns out, let's first just go through this process right here. How do you go about designing a rugged industrial ship? Well, they had, I forgot the guy's name. Forgive me. Who's the redhead? The very handsome redhead guy? I forget his name. He designed the ship, and they were going through the process of how they designed it, and you see they took this piece here from looks like a tractor, and this is the design, and then they put on these two arms, and then they adjusted the angle there, and voila, there you go. There you have it. This is what it's going to look like. There's the concept, and it came out looking like that. Amazing, isn't it? I think it's beautiful. They really did a great job at the design. Yes, we'll come back to that later. I'll bookmark that. So what's the problem? The problem is, EVE Online, the one on the left is from EVE. The one on the right is Star Citizen. How is this possible? Well, here's the question, all right? In nature, we call this convergent evolution. Is there such a thing as convergent evolution in the gaming industry? Now, what is convergent evolution in nature? Essentially, you take two species from different evolutionary branches. Let's take a fish and a mammal. There's nothing similar about them. But yet, if you look at a shark and you look at a dolphin, they look kind of similar, even though they are completely separate. Why? Because the environment, it's the way that evolution has basically brought them to function similarly and look similar. Is it possible that convergent evolution existed here and that this was essentially designed from scratch and just came out looking exactly what Eve did? Or is it that Ginger over there saw the ship from Eve, copied it exactly, thinking, hey, there's obviously nobody that plays Eve that also plays Star Citizen, or there's no one in Star Citizen that's ever played Eve, so they'll never know that I copied it. No, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. This is the baffling part. If he actually went and copied the Eve design and put into Star Citizen thinking no one would notice, that's ridiculous. Obviously we would notice. Everyone would notice. So this is a fascinating topic for discussion. Is it possible that this is the actual process he went through, and someone who, I don't know who designed this in Eve, went through the process and designed that too, and both designs came out looking like that? Because bravo! I think it's a fascinating conversation. Post below. What do you think? is this an example of convergent evolution in gaming? Or do you think that Ginger actually saw this ship in Eve, maybe subconsciously made it out and end up going that direction? I think it's a fascinating discussion. But yeah, Eve took it very well. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. They were okay with it. Obviously, taking a couple more jabs. This is classic Eve. Presenting the venture capitalist skin bundle. And, it's a skin you can buy, is it? I didn't read about it. Hey, you guys playing Eve. How is Eve doing these days? I think it's been a good going on 8 or 9 years that I've played now. What's happening in the Eve economy? I'd like to know. It was a really fun game. But let's move on. I want to take a quick look at the roadmap. So Evocati 3.2 is out. I did a video back there showing the 600i, which was a ship I was excited about. And let's take a look at where we stand right now in Evocati. This should come out within the next week plus 1 day. By the 29th, assuming there's no horrible bugs, the Evocati build we're in right now. I'm completely wrong. Sorry, the PTU is out. Concierge and subscribers do have Wave 1 access. Wave 2 will come about if there are no serious bugs. This is on track to be out within the next week. Correction there. Within the next week, it is out. PTU is actually out. And that is everything that is in there. So what did not make it in? Well, look at the brown section. By the way, this is the roadmap from Odysseus 1992. Thank you, sir. Thank you for updating that. One important thing that didn't make it in, network blind culling over here did not make it. It was only 55% complete by the time this went out to Evocati. It missed it. So a lot of the very, very important performance upgrades we were waiting for have not made it. And a lot of the good stuff is in 3.3. We have to wait. Again, we're talking refueling, repair, scanning, extraction, processing, salvage, all that stuff is coming in 3.3. Performance optimizations, VoIP integration, object container streaming. You know, here's the one thing to understand about the roadmap. I mean, it's just one line, and this one line says object container streaming. It's one single line, but that one single line is really so important and contains so much. They'll improve the performance in this game. So patience once again, but a lot of very cool ships have come out in this current patch. For those of you who are not in PTU or are not interested in downloading PTU, you have roughly 1 week to go, assuming no major bugs, and this will come out. We do have some quick announcements of things happening on the forum. Black Sunday is giving away a Saber Raven tomorrow. You gotta be a main member in test, and you have to post in his thread. Those of you that have done so, you are already in the drawing, and he will be closing this tomorrow. So you have a couple hours left to get in there, make a post, and get into the drawing of the beautiful Saber Raven Black Sunday. Thank you for running that. We all do appreciate that. If you missed it, Rice Maiden got permission from CIG to sell a limited number of his beautiful 3D printed and laser cut ships. This one is test brand, but the rest will not be. Congratulations, Rice Maiden, Rice Maiden, on getting that. These are beautiful, and I believe they were fairly affordable. What were they? Did you put them here? Was it $13? And it was really, really cheap. I'm looking forward to see future runs of that done. Congratulations have to go out to Mike Nificent, who adds a new member to his family, a gorgeous, gorgeous baby boy. And congratulations, Mike Nificent, on your gorgeous wife. How'd you do it? Because you are quite a hideous specimen yourself. But congratulations to you. One new member added to the family. So many people are adding members of the family. It's pretty funny. Well, not funny. I mean, we've been waiting for a long time. And lives do go on while this game is in progress. But congratulations once more on your new turret gunner. With that, let's move on to some a segment I call Shit New Applicants Are Saying. And let's go on to one from Billy Dan, who says, "Hi guys, would love to be part of the big boy team. Why? Protection mixed with star clit." I was going to say star clit addiction. I was going to ask you what a clit addiction is. It's probably a good addiction to have. Star sit addiction. Simply fed up of flying solo. None of my mates are geeky. Love is like a fart. If you have to force it, it's probably shit. Wow, that was bad. That was a terrible, terrible joke. Billy Dan, don't make any more jokes. Welcome to test. Next one from Stormcrow. Is this Kansas? Yes, it is, Dorothy. Welcome. Bokdoy. Yes, welcome. Nice to have you join us. Clanstein. Alcon. Greetings, fellow backer from September 2013. Wow, it's a long time ago. I have not pledged myself to any org because I've been saving that cherry for a special occasion. We are honored to have popped your org cherry. Is that a thing? I guess it is now. I'm in the military, been away for a while. I've been watching you on Wi-Fi. Hey, that's okay. Don't worry. As soon as you're back home, I'm sure we can play. Father of 4 kids. Holy crap. Well, okay. Thank you for your service, sir. We look forward to seeing you when you get back home. Stay safe. Next one is from, Excalibur. Do you know what you did? I remember this one. I was just heading to bed, and I was just accepting some applicants, and this one came through. I clicked accept, and I was about to walk away, and I was like, what the F is this? What are you sending me? Just some gobbledygook. But I recognize something about this, all right? See where it says grr, and it says grr again there? I know what this is. It's a substitution cipher. For those of you who don't know, if I send you a random paragraph in English, it's very likely that 3-letter words or something which is used common, like the word and, or maybe but with 1 T. So based upon that, is it possible that grr is actually and? And if it is, what have you sent me? So I typed in substitution cipher into Google. I'll drop a link if you guys want to try this at home. This is where it was. So like you go to the letter G and you punch in A. And then you keep on working and you keep on working. And you find out what it is. So it took me a good 45 minutes to figure it out. And I was exhausted because it was bedtime. But thank you for that. I love the message. Very fitting. And we look forward to seeing you in the game. So you guys want to mess around with a substitution cipher, I'll give you the link to that. You can go decipher what his secret message was. With that, let me wrap up State of the Squadron number 31. There's a lot more to talk about. I'm going to make some more videos. But thank you everyone who contributed over the past month. Your names should be scrolling by over there. Also, Patreon backers. I hit 450 this month. New record, closing in on the 500 level. I appreciate your support, your continued support. Thank you very much. Your names will be highlighted once again, going down the side over there. If you enjoy this content and would like to see more, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, drop your comments below. If you want to back me in any way, Patreon, PayPal, whatever you want, links are below. Also, drop me your comments. What do you think about that, the Vulture? Was it copied? And if it was, what was he thinking? I don't think it was copied. I think it was simply the Convergent Evolution argument, which is crazy, but that's what I think it was. Give me your thoughts below. Thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one.